Hey Hermit, I am back for another book buying video, and of course we are going second hand, so we're going to be visiting some of my favourite charity shops and seeing what we can come away with. And I say we because today's book buying video is going to be something a little bit different. I'm actually taking my boyfriend along with me for the day, and I'm going to give him a budget and let him just pick the books he wants to pick for me. So there are probably going to be some really interesting selections, some things that I maybe wouldn't necessarily pick, but sometimes that's just how you find your favourite books. So I'm good with that. I'm also, of course, going to give myself some spending money to be buying books because I can't just watch somebody else buy books and not participate. So I will attempt to take you along with us, but if we can't film during the day, then I'll definitely do a full wrap up at the end and show you what we came up with. So I'm a little bit croaky there, but I'm excited. Are you excited? Okay, so we are here. I'm about to give Tom, say hi Tom, this is Tom.
Hey people.
His spending money to go and buy me some books. So, Thomas, you've got a budget of £10. Do your best work.
This is extremely exciting.
Is there anything particular that you've got in mind that you want to look for?
No, I'm just keeping an open mind, trust my intuition, and the rest is history.
Should I be scared? Should I be excited? Who knows? We'll see.
A little bit of both. Catch you later.
Okay, so we are back from our little shopping adventure and we managed to bring home quite a few treats, so we're going to show you them, didn't we?
We did. We had a rather successful adventure.
Yeah. So the rule of the game was we each had £10 to spend, and we had to spend it. That was it. So I'm not going to show you the spines because we'll reveal those in due course, but this is how many books I managed to get for my £10. I spent £9.50 in total, so just under budget. Go me. Tom, how about you?
And for my £10, I managed to get. We haven't actually had a
Don't show the spines.
Oh, apologies, guys. Yeah, when we would get
11.
11. Yeah. So, and we also managed to come home with £2.70 change. So yeah.
So nicely done. Okay, so so Tom was buying books for me without any input. I wasn't allowed to give him a brief or tell him what to get. So he's going to talk us through the ones that he chose and what made him pick those ones. And we'll see if he really knows me.
So
no pressure.
No pressure. No, in no particular order because they all went in the same bag. We'll start with this one. I will say that all of these purchases were based off pure intention, intuition, rather. This book is called The Lady in the Tower, and this one was the cover called out to me, and
because it's a pretty girl. You just want to look at more pretty girls.
Well, unless that is a common theme amongst all the books, then that's just a wild accusation. So yeah, that one called out to me. I had a quick look at the blurb, and yeah, I'm pretty confident that will be well received.
Let's see. Okay, so it's a historical fiction set in 1540, so Tudor vibes. Okay, I would read that.
Okay, right. So, secondly, this one is called His and Hers, and it has it has basically the biblical illustration of Adam and Eve, and I think that appealed to me. And after having a quick look on the blurb, thought that it would. Yeah, I thought it would be an interesting read. So see what you make of that.
So this is one of the Agatha Raisin books, none of which I've read, but I have seen the dramatisation and that was really fun. So I just think it's like a cosy mystery kind of vibe. Like modern day Miss Marple with a smoking habit kind of.
Okay.
Yeah, and it feels like a nice small book. Like it would just fit in your pocket or something. I don't know why I would need to put a book in my pocket, but I could if I was reading this one.
I thought the cover was rather humorous, if anyone can see that. So yeah, that was probably my main reason for buying that. Right, the third book is it's called The Sound of Butterflies by Rachel King. Again, I seem to have a habit of judging a book by its cover, but I'll show you guys the cover. Again, I had a read of this, and basically, when's that?
1903.
Yeah, in 1903, Thomas Edgar says goodbye to his young wife Sophie and embarks on a journey to the Amazon, where he dreams of finding a mythical butterfly that will make both his name and his fortune. His dreams change, however, soon after his arrival in Brazil. So already a tale of adventure, which caught my attention immediately. So yeah, and then obviously thrown into the mix later on, there is, let's have a quick look. Months later, Thomas arrives home, thin, sick, and worse for wear. Unable or unwilling to speak, frustrated by his silence, Sophie takes increasingly dramatic measures to uncover the truth about what happened to him while he was away. But as she sorts through Thomas's diaries and boxes of exquisite butterflies, it becomes clear that the truth may not be easy to hear.
So some history, some adventure, some murder mystery vibes. Yeah,
I thought that would probably be up your street. So.
And obviously the main character is called Thomas.
Yeah. Subconsciously, maybe that was another reason for picking it. Right, this book, "Wish You Were Here" by Catherine Alias. A little bit of a funny one with this. I found this book in
one of the shops.
One of the charity shops, and I was immediately drawn to it, but there was a slight bit of hesitation. So I put it back on the shelf and carried on looking. Funnily enough, the next shop we go into, I find it again, and it's literally the first book that catches my attention, which I find in better condition and for a cheaper price. So I took it as a sign from the universe that it was in fact the right choice to make, and then I just had to hold out for a tidy version and at a cheaper price. So.
Okay, so it looks like some just light, fluffy chicklet. Great. Love those for the summer. Yeah.
Yeah, very very summery vibes with the sunflowers there. So yeah, and a bit of summer loving. I believe this book was the first one that caught my attention, and it is called Expectation by Anna Herb. Again was caught out by the
pretty girls on the cover.
Yes, girls on the cover, and just couldn't help but think how satisfying it would be to pop that big bubble of bubblegum. So aside from that, I did read the blurb, and I after reading 11 blurbs today, I'm going to have to recheck this one just to be clear on it.
Already, I'm liking the sound of it. So the thing right at the top says, if you wish normal people had tackled female friendship, try Expectation. I was a huge fan of Normal People, so the expectations there now. No pun intended. That's a lie, the pun was absolutely intended.
Yeah, we planned that before, didn't we?
No, you're not that witty.
Right, so yeah, that one just, I think I could have picked that without reading any of the blurb. Out of all the books, I think that one was a show winner. So yeah,
okay,
good stuff.
Fab.
Right, this one is called Getting Rid of Matthew by Jane Fallon. Again, drawn in by the cover, obviously. Can't even tell you why, really. I mean, what's so appealing about somebody's toothbrush in their tooth pot?
I mean, dental hygiene is appealing.
Oh, of course it is, yeah.
Another fun trick-clicky style thing for the summer. Perfect.
Right, the next book is called The Dressmaker's Gift by Fiona Valpie. I hope I'm pronouncing the surname correctly there. This one is set in Paris, 1940. So at the start of the Second World War, with the city occupied by the Nazi regime. 3 young seamstresses go about their normal lives as best they can, but all 3 of them are hiding secrets. So,
I don't like to know too much information, because then it doesn't you don't get as surprised by the story when you read it, you see.
Yeah.
But like the sound of the historical vibes, love anything that's set around the 2 world wars, so right up my street, Tommy.
Yeah.
Nice one.
Cool. Right. This one is called Love Letters by Katie Ford. So this one, again, another, how would you say it? Chick flitty?
Chicklet.
Chicklet. Just another seemingly romantic-esque book.
We just love love.
Yeah, that's it.
His favourite film is Notting Hill.
Love is the key. So spoke about love. What couldn't you love? So there's that. The next one is called Once Upon a River by Diane Setterfield. I was instantly drawn.
Gorgeous cover.
Oh yeah, I was instantly drawn in by the watery vibes. And basically it's a story of a girl who drowns in the River Thames, but is somehow miraculously brought back to life by the man who rescues her from the river. So I thought that was interesting element of possibly magic or mystery. So yeah, I thought that was a good pick. Or would be.
I've read the 13th Tale by Diane Setterfield, and that was brilliant. That's one of my favourite books of all time, so I'd definitely be open to reading more things by that lady.
Nice. So yeah, I felt good about that one. Right, so the next book is called The Scorched Earth by Rachel Block, and again, really cool cover. This one is kind of murder mystery vibes. After 2 brothers go camping one weekend, and one of the brothers wakes up drenched in blood, and his brother has vanished. And days later, he's charged with murder. So.
Well, I love a bit of crime.
So yeah, we all.
Crime fiction, not
true crime.
participating in acts of crime, just to
be clear on that, yeah. So yeah, I thought that would appeal, and yeah.
Okay.
So
I might have to do a vlog where I like read only books you picked for a week, and then I can give you a review of your tastes, and we can discuss whether you've done a good job or not. Because like they all sound readable, but you never really know until you've actually read them. So
yeah,
we'll see.
I look forward to that. Yeah.
And then you got one for you as well, didn't you?
I did, yeah. This wasn't part of the challenge, but there was a couple of pound left in the kitty. I do actually owe the pound for this. So
you can have it as a gift for playing the game.
Thank you. So yeah, this one was literally front cover facing me with Richard Kiyosaki's smiling face, and for those who don't know, the book is called Rich Dad Poor Dad.
It's Robert Fallon.
Oh, do you know what? I'm so sorry, Robert, if you're watching this.
He absolutely is watching this. He's going to be a bit disappointed in you.
So yeah, I'm really sorry, Robert. I often refer to you as Richard, so apologies. That will be the last time. And thank you for the book. I look forward to reading that. Yeah, learning more about how to empower myself financially. So.
Well, thanks for playing, Tom.
Thank you very much. Yeah, it's been a fun afternoon. I've really enjoyed it.
Yeah, well, we can do it again because I always want new books. We've got a visitor. So Tom is going to go and make another round of teas. I'm going to talk you through my pile of books, and yeah.
Yeah, so it's been fun. Yeah, thank you for watching. Much love, and I will see you next time.
Because Tom wants to be a YouTube sensation now, so he's going to be...
That's it, it's my new dream.
Weaseling into my videos wherever he can.
Yeah, much love. See you soon.
Okay, let's power through this stack because I only have about 5 minutes of storage left. So first of all, I got Recovery by Russell Brand, and the reason I picked this up is actually because I saw it in the first shop we went into, looked at it, thought, I'm just not sure. Put it down, went into the second shop, and it was there in hardback in immaculate condition for a third of the price, whereas the first one had been like really battered, and I just took it as a sign that it wanted to come home with me. I'm definitely looking forward to diving into it. It's all about like freeing yourself from addictions, but not just like chemical dependencies, but things like addiction to technology, to more like emotional addictions, like addiction to struggle, like all of these things that I can definitely relate to. So yeah, definitely looking forward to diving into that one. Then we have Where the Crawdads Sing, which is of course very well known, huge bestseller. It's getting dramatised by Reese Witherspoon, so everyone knows about this book, and it's been on my Amazon wishlist since pretty much it came out, and I've just never got around to buying it, but got it for £1, bargain. Then we have My Brilliant Friend by Elena Ferrante, and I've picked this one up for 2 reasons. First of all, I think the cover is stunning. It's got like that eerie vibe to it, but then also I have been seeing her name all over the place recently, on different like random websites, in different conversations. It's just come up, but I've never read anything by her, so when I saw it one today, I thought yes, adding it to the stack. Then we have 9 Perfect Strangers, and this is another one that I know is recently being dramatised. I think it's coming out in August, but I've loved everything that I've read by Liane Moriarty so far. I think I've read What Alice Forgot and The Husband's Secret. Is that what it's called? Yeah, The Husband's Secret. Really enjoyed it. Really good, like easy to read thriller. So I'm expecting more of the same. And then we have Walking with Sausage Dogs, which is just a really cute little book. Like the spine isn't even broken, like this has not been read before. And I'll be honest, the reason that I picked this up is because one of my best friends has a sausage dog who I regularly jump on Zoom with, so I just felt like it needed to happen. Then we have The Year of Fog, and this is one of those like gorgeous floppy paperbacks that just have this like kinesthetic quality that they add to the reading experience. But this is a like domestic-y thriller type book, I believe, where this woman is walking with a child on the beach and the child suddenly disappears, and it's about the years that follow and how the family deals with that or doesn't deal with that, and what happens to the child. So there's that one. And then we have Welcome to the World, Baby Girl by Fanny Flagg, who wrote Fried Green Tomatoes at the Whistle Stop Cafe, which was such an amazing book. Like I loved that one, and I actually recently bought up another one of her books from a charity shop. I haven't read it yet, but I just know that anytime I see something by her, I'm picking it up because that's just how much I loved Fried Green Tomatoes. Then we have The Queen of the South by Arturo Perez, because I've had my eye on watching the Netflix show, but I kind of feel like I want to read the book first, and I got it for 50p, so I just think it's going to be good. It sounds very like suspenseful, very fast-paced, very like scandalous and dramatic, so I just think it's going to be a really good time. Then we have Last Night by Mary McFarlane. I have read one of her books before. You Had Me at Hello, thought it was a really good time. Romance chick lit again. This one is her newest book, I believe, and it's like brand new, immaculate condition, unbroken spine, so snap that up because it'll give me a day or two of entertainment. Then we have Tangerine. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I picked this up solely for that stunning cover. Love it, very striking. It's also promising to be like a thriller kind of situation. It compares it to The Talented Mr. Ripley and The Girl on the Train, so I'm thinking suspense is going to be the name of the game. Then we have Courtesan by Dora, Levy, Mottanen. I, not too long ago, picked up another of her books, Harem, and it just sounded extremely good, extremely rich, extremely historical, but a different branch of history than I have any experience of. And I haven't read it yet, but I think I'm really going to enjoy it, so I want to have another one of her books to pick up, plus it was 25p, so. Okay, then we have Milkman by Anna Burns. Now, I've heard this mentioned in a few different videos on BookTube. I don't really know too much about what it's about, however, I do know that it's set during the Troubles in Northern Ireland. I do know it's described as being very like quirky and creative in the style that it's written. The cover is stunning. I love it. Love the sunset vibe. So all in all, I think it's going to be a good read, and I also think it's going to look really nice on my bookshelf, which, as we know, is the main concern. And then last but certainly not least, we have The Snowman by Joe Nesbo. So this promises to be a thriller, so crime fiction thriller sort of situation. Essentially, there is this small town or this village where over the series of years, young wives and mothers are disappearing during the winter time. So we don't know much more than that. It's been turned into a film, which I've heard like you either love or hate, but I am looking forward to reading the book instead of watching the film. Although Michael Fassbender, like, is he ever bad in a film? Like, I don't think so. Anyway, that's not the point. The point is I have a great new thriller to read, which I'm very excited about, because thrillers for me, even ones set in the winter time, they're just like it's like a summery genre. It's a summery genre. Anyway, that's my stack of new books. So all in all, I have 12 24 additions to the bookshelves. Now the question is, where am I going to put them? But that's a story for another video. Anyway, hope you've enjoyed this fun little challenge, seeing my boyfriend pick books for me. And hopefully you want to see more of that. If you do, leave me a comment, and whether you do or not, hit subscribe so you don't miss my next video, and I will see you all soon.